Welcome back to another episode of Magpie Talkback Radio. There are a bunch of people that want to have their say on that just heartbreaking loss to Fremantle. You know, that 1 point loss just did my head in, but let's hear what you have to say, starting with my boy, Hyphen.
What up, Swoop? It's the Hyphen.
Hey, mate.
Gosh, I'm really struggling to contain my. I wouldn't say disappointment, but I
Yep.
know we're all disappointed. But my can't find the word. How gutted I am, shall we say?
Yep.
I can't take anything away from Fremantle. Played an amazing game. Our third quarter was painful to watch. Every time we just kicked it inside 50 and someone marked it from
Yeah.
the Freo defensive line, it was just it started to grind. Started to grate me a bit. But it's the game, and it's happened. Like I said, huge respect and credit to Fremantle for playing the way they did in that fourth quarter. Close games, just so close, and hopefully we can get ourselves back on track. We've got some tough games coming up, so
We do.
still believe we can win the rest of our games, but we just need to knuckle down, lock in. Last thing, Dwayne Russell, masterclass in being cringe and annoying, and you said last week that I always make you smile or laugh, and that's what I'm here to do.
Oh,
For
no.
all the Pies fans, Pies Army, Flag Pie, side by side, all them good things.
Mate, you do make me look at. You do make me genuinely smile and laugh. I always appreciate you calling in, but you're right. We do have a couple of tough games coming up. We'll bounce back, but you're right. It's just it's when your sort of teacher says, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed, or but we feel gutted. So it is a punch in the guts. That game was a punch in the guts. All right, anonymous.
Bombing it down the line.
Yep.
No game plan awareness.
Yep.
Goal kicking accuracy. And we couldn't kick straight.
Yep.
If you're not going to kick straight, you won't win games. Behind zone win your games. And credit to Freo. They came out to win. They came out hard and they
That's
won.
it. And I think that's all you can do. You got to give credit to Freo and that game plan, especially in that third quarter. What was it? 20 inside 50s for 1-2 or something ridiculous like that. You're not going to win many games. You're not going to win many games when you're doing that. And same with what happened at the Gold Coast. You're not going to win any games when you've done 2.5 quarters with no bloody goals. So it's that definition of insanity again and again. Anonymous.
Hey Swoop, yeah, Ollie here.
Hey, Ollie.
I have to admit though, this loss, look, I am pissed off at the umpires. I mean,
Okay.
every time I've watched this sport, I never get pissed off at the umpires. My dad even tells me never to blame the umpires, blame the players. But come on, I think Freo did pay the umpires, and it's my biggest conspiracy theory, and I hope it gets proven eventually because
Oh, God.
I think, look, if they make finals and stuff like that, good for them. But in my opinion, I don't think they'll make finals regardless.
Okay. Yep.
I think there'll be better teams that will get in besides Fremantle.
Yep.
But anyways, I'm actually not that pissed off because I know what happened in 2023, and I'm sure most of the fans know what happened in 2023 when this situation happened. And that's why I booked my ticket for the Brisbane game,
Yep.
because I presume, we would get back most of our players, and, once we get most of those players back, I think it'll be fine. And look, even if we lose to the Lions, look, I'll be pissed off, but I think that we just need to get those players back, get everyone back to their best, get Bobby Hill back,
Yeah.
get him
Yep.
back playing footy, and we'll be fine, Swoop. I mean, it does hurt, but one thing I love about this club is that it just brings some entertainment. This loss was really horrific. There was a lot of issues though.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to buy into the Fremantle conspiracy about the umpires, but I agree. Get Bobby back, get a couple of these players back, and we'll be absolutely laughing in the next few weeks. That Brisbane game, there should be at least 6 players returning before or during that Brisbane game. So fingers crossed we start seeing the side that will play finals. Campbell.
I think that there's not much to worry about with today's game.
Okay.
We're pretty loaded on injuries at the moment. We're still waiting for
Yep.
Howe, Houston, Frampton, the Goey, Bobby. They also rested Titch and Membry today,
Yeah.
who were
Yep.
outstanding in the last 2 weeks. So that's completely fine. Without half our backline, they put up a pretty good fight. I also think Fremantle are frauds and they're going to drop their last 3 games and
Okay.
potentially not make finals. I don't think Fremantle are real contenders. I think what Collingwood are doing is really good because they are resting players now and
Yep. Yep.
dealing with all the injuries with caution, which is really good because they're playing the long game. As we pretty much have top 4 locked in, all we need is a top 2 spot and we get that home prelim.
Yep.
And hopefully by then we'll have a fully healthy side, and I reckon they're playing the long game to ultimately come out firing come finals time. So not too much to worry about. I think it'll all be fine.
I think that's 100% right, man. We are definitely playing the long game, and I think the point that you made that not a lot of, well, I don't even think I've made it, but I know no commentators or media are sort of saying it, and you make it really well, Campbell. Is that when you say they're being extra cautious with injuries as well? Like I remember Craig McRae always says, "Oh, Bo McCreary could have played last week, but we kept him back for one more week. Oh, XYZ could have played. Billy Frampton could have played this week, but we kept him back just for one more week. They want to get these guys absolutely just ready to go, like Braden Maynard a few weeks ago. Yeah, Braden Maynard trained fine. He was ready to go. We just want to put it in a little bit more kilometers into his legs, and now he hasn't missed a beat. So you're right. As soon as finals come, we will hit the absolute ground running. That top 2 spot is the most precious commodity in football. We need it. Gary.
Hey, Swoop. Scary.
Hey, mate.
Yeah. I cannot believe it. Like, we lost by a point.
Yeah.
A point.
Yep.
We led by 22 points, and we let it go, and we lost it.
Yep.
Back-to-back losses. I could not believe it. Oh, I was just on the edge of my seat. Like, just, oh, man. I just couldn't watch it
I
because
feel you,
I
man.
could watch it, but just my heart was racing. Tingling, like, or not tingling, but just like I was like
Yeah, no, I get it. I get
excited.
it.
Just my heart was racing.
Yeah.
I can't believe we lost that. But the Collingwood and Brisbane game that will probably decide for the minor premiership.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, lost the words. I couldn't believe we lost that. Collingwood will have to bounce back,
Yeah.
which I probably think they will.
They will.
But
Yep.
after that, not good. Okay, sweet. See you, bro. Go the Pirates.
Thanks for calling in, Gary. But mate, I was right there with you, man. My heart was racing. I was tingling. I didn't know what was going on. It's not nice to be on back to back to the end of back to back close game losses, right? We've done this to teams for the last 3 or so years, 4 years, or whatever it is. And to be on the end of 2 losing ones back to back, it hurts. It absolutely bloody hurts. But you're right, we are going to bounce back. That's the good thing about it. Jono.
What's going on, Swoopy? Last week I was talking about how we just got to move on to this week.
Yep.
And we moved on to this week, but no good.
Yeah.
No good, because the competition's that tight. A few weeks ago, we're 3 games clear. 3 games clear. Now we're half a game clear on top of the ladder.
Oh.
I don't want to be bringing any negativity to the table, but first spot we're hanging on to first spot with ropes.
Yeah.
And even top 4. Adelaide's coming hard. Brisbane's coming hard. GWS coming hard. Geelong, they're iffy. But it's in a final, you want to be having a home final. You don't want to be versing Adelaide up there or anything like that. So these games are so crucial, yet we still got a hard run home.
Yeah,
So
we do. We really do.
move on to next week with Richmond. But we got to sort out what's going on, because usually in those close games we have Fremantle by the ropes.
Yes.
And we did for 3 quarters, but
Yep.
we couldn't convert in that last quarter. Jamie Elliott misses 2. It's heartbreaking because there was so much confidence in this team. There still is, but the last 2 weeks does not look like Collingwood. So hopefully they can sort it out.
And I think you're right. The last 2 weeks haven't looked Collingwood-like. Is it because they're trying to new tactics, new players? I know that we're missing a lot of players, and there does seem to be a little bit of game plan tweaks here and there. I'm hoping that this is just a block, and then we go and hit it hard, Jono. But no, you're absolutely right, mate. We've got a bunch of hard games coming up, so we really need to tighten the ship. All right, Caden.
Swoop. Very unfortunate finish for the boys.
Yeah.
Look, there's really only one thing that I want to say, and that is quite honestly that Scott Pendlebury is the modern day Peter Akos. The way that he's played, not even just in the last couple of games, he's really shown himself, but across his career, I think he's almost become the modern day Peter Akos.
Okay.
Every time he's gotten the ball,
I love that.
He's just finding space. Yeah, look, very unfortunate finish, and in my opinion, we were a bit hard done by. Mainly with some of the late decisions.
Yep.
I mean, Shy Bolton, that last goal, personally, don't think it should have been a goal.
Oh my God! Don't get me started.
Even think he should have got the ball. I think it should have been a free kick.
Yep.
And then obviously Darcy Moore being pushed in the back. Definitely some unlucky decisions. But look, 2023, we didn't win every game. We lost 2 games around this time. And you know, we won the flag. If we win the flag by 1 point or 100 points, I'd be happy. But that's just my opinion.
Mate, thank you for calling in. Mate, I'll take a 1 point flag win, let me tell you. But you're right. Look, I did feel like we were hard done by the umpires as well. We can't blame him entirely. I know I tend to, when I'm having a bad day, I'm like, these umpires. But, it was a little bit of us as well. But that Shea Bolton one was just, that's what made me upset the most. There were even worse calls for both teams throughout the game. But that one, if anything, it's the legging of Jack Crisp, if you're really going to put it down to a rule T. Pindu.
Hey, Soup, how are we?
Good, mate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't really watch the fourth quarter because I was busy doing other stuff.
Didn't miss much.
What I saw was our pressure was very good.
Yep.
Again, I don't want to talk about umpires too much because they get. But since when was there the umpire dissent rule? When it came out of nowhere, honestly.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyways, just saw the scores. We lost by 1 point. I mean, fourth quarter, my check, I think he missed 2 or 3. But
missed a couple.
We basically should have won the game if we converted.
Yep.
That's the main issue with us. I think I saw your Insta post. 18%, something like that. 18% efficient.
Yeah.
Going kicking goals. That's not good enough. We know we're better, but mate, Jeremy, missing Jeremy Howe actually
it hurts.
Was a major issue for us. Darcy Moore, he's a good player, but Jeremy Howe, you know what I mean? He, supports the defenders. I think Charlie Dean played very well today. Hopefully, we get players back against Richmond next week. Other than that, next week, move on. That's all I have to say, Soup.
Thanks, mate. Soup. Thank you so much. Yeah, we definitely miss Jeremy Howe, that's for sure. And Darcy Moore, he's not that one-on-one defender. And Patrick Voss had his number, and then Voss went on to Maynard, Maynard went on to Voss, and Quaynor went on to Voss, and they both conceded goals. And it was just one of those days. They've got so many weapons up the front, and it was Voss that kicked 6 goals. So, it is what it is, unfortunately. Aussie Yank up next. The 350th caller, which is wild to think. We've had 350 callers. That's insane.
Hey, Swoop. Aussie Yank here.
Hey.
Well, first off, people need to calm the fuck down. Seriously. 18 wins, 4 losses. I don't count the first one, opening round. It can suck up. It can not happen at all. Hate it. So since round 1, we've lost 3 games. 1 by 3 points, 1 by 6, and 1 by 1.
Yep.
Now, our losses to me are building blocks to the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get Billy back, DeGoey comes on, Membry's back, Houston's back, Howie's back, Bobby's back. Come on, we're playing with half our back line not there.
Let's go.
It's like people need to calm down and get behind the boys. They're building to the finals. I don't want to win every game, get to the finals, and frigging lose.
Yeah, yep.
This is how they do it. The one thing I will say, kicking, for frig's sake. Don't worry about practicing. Just kick. If you made half of those kicks, we'd win every one of those games.
I know.
But how about Nakos? 43 disposals and Bo the Bull.
Oh.
What a tackling machine. 15 tackles.
Yep.
I mean, come on. Everybody celebrate the good points. And go Pies.
Aussie Yank, thank you so much for calling in. You've actually G'd me up, so thank you for that. But I want to go on to your last point there. Bo McCreary, 15 tackles, equal Collingwood most tackles in a game ever. And, you know, he comes in. We've missed him for the last few weeks. He gets to play with Lachie Schultz, those pressure forwards. Once Bobby comes in, you've got 3 pressure forwards. And then you start, you know, getting back to how we were pre-bye and playing that really good football when we have a full team. We just need a full team. We're missing 6. People don't realise we're missing 6 walk-up starts to this team. Aussie Gang, thank you so much for calling in. All right, JVT.
Swoop, JVT here, mate.
Hey, mate.
Reporting from Nice in France.
Around the world.
Good to have the losses right now, I reckon.
Yep.
We'll get the players back soon we need. And it's onward and upward from there, mate.
Yeah.
Who we got next week? The Tigers. Well, if we can't beat them, there's all sorts of strife, but we should account for them.
Yeah.
Go the Pies. See you, bye.
Mate, thank you so much for calling in. You're always in a different spot when you're traveling. I hope your travels are going super well. I'm super jealous. Doing Europe last week. I wish I was in Europe last week. Doing Europe last year, and then hearing all these cities that you're in, mate. I hope you're having a fantastic time. But yeah, if we lose to Richmond, there's something going on. There's something else going on, but I don't think we will. All right, few more callers. Bowser, King Bowser himself.
Morning, Swoop. How you going, mate? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, a bit of a frustrating loss, obviously. I saw a post on Facebook saying something about how Freo did a Collingwood to Collingwood,
yeah,
which I thought was pretty funny. It made me laugh, and I thought it was probably like a pretty big compliment, you know, having it done to us for once, which was kind of ironic, frustrating at the same time. But yeah, like I guess what happened in like 23, going towards the end of the season, where we had a couple of losses.
Yep.
Towards the end of the season. And I think you mentioned it a little while back. It's good to have a couple of losses just to kind of get that out of the way, kind of shake it off, and then hopefully get back into the swing of things. So once the normal kind of 22 come in again, it'll be good to see how we bounce back, and I'm sure we will. So let's hope for a good performance against the Tigers, and yeah, hopefully crossing fingers for Bobby that we see him out there. Feels like a big hole without him there in the forward line, and need a bit of injection, bit of power, you know, bit of excitement, I guess.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
Yeah, let's just hope for the best and keep our top spot. Here's hoping.
Fingers
Have a great
crossed.
week. See you, mate.
Thanks, Nath. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you for the call. But and you're right. Like, I'd rather be losing these games without a full squad. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but if we were losing games like this with those 6 or 7 or however many first-team players we have out playing, and we're losing these games, then I would be more upset and questioning it a little bit more. Because we're losing it with some of these guys that probably won't play finals, let's be honest. If 6 guys have to come in, 6 guys have to go out. So I understand that. It would have been nice to win at least one of these 2, but once we get these players in, that's just what we just got to wait for that, because we are just going to go bang to the moon. Jake.
Explain to me how when we won 8 in a row, everyone's like, oh, they're so fucking good. Someone stopped them, right? The world was in erupt because we were winning so many in a row.
Yeah, yep.
Then we lose 2 in a row, which we lost by the smallest of margins. We lost one by a goal and we lost the other by a point. And we have 6 of our best players who have been so influential to a lot of our success over the
Yep.
years out, injured. Them all returning, you know, it's going to be huge for us.
It will, yeah.
This happened in 2023. People saying, you know, the collie wobbles are real. We lost 2 towards the end of the year. There's no way we're winning the flag. And we come on to win the flag. God, people are annoying. It's still up the pies, no matter what, side by side. But the umpiring last night was atrocious both ways. That Bolton, that was not a fucking free kick.
Yes.
That should have been a free kick the other way around for a trip on Crisp.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I'm glad someone said it. I haven't even seen anyone in the comments. People in the comments are saying, yeah, it shouldn't have been a free kick, but no one said, no, but it should be a free kick to Crisp. No one said that yet. And look, I know one free kick isn't going to make the game. I know, I get it. But still, very annoying. But you're right. This happened in 2023. We will absolutely bounce back. Thank you for calling in. Nick.
Swoop, Luke, you handsome hunk of honey glazed ham. Man, I don't know how to feel after 2 losses in a row. I think we've been spoilt after all these dubs, hey?
Yep.
Oh, I was watching at work yesterday. I was a little bit stressed. I might have told a customer to shut the up. I still have a job, so that's nice. Man, our defense, please, God.
Somebody please get Houston, Frampton, and Howe back in the team. Stats.
This is incredible.
Our defense in general yesterday was kind of... And Freo's defense was... Dude, their defense all day was unreal.
It was.
The umpiring all day was... Our forward marking was... our pressure's still there. The pressure pies are still there. McCreary coming back in the team. Yeah. God, I love seeing him crunch someone. Bobby Hill. Bobby Hill missing. I think people severely underestimating it. He's a game changer.
Yeah,
if he was in the team last night or last week, oh man, totally different side, I think. Once we get our full team back, I think I might jizz a little bit. Can I say that here?
You can.
Fuck it, I said it. Anyway,
oh my God.
On to next week. I actually kind of like Richmond, but there's only one thing we can do now. We need to absolutely destroy them.
Oh my God. Nick, I'm going to give you the biggest hug when I see you next. You bring so much joy to me. I don't know how you're doing those on the fly so quickly, but I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Thank you. And yes, let's absolutely destroy Richmond and Brisbane, but let's absolutely destroy Richmond. Hopefully Bobby Hill plays, because you're right, he is a game changer. He can sneak in for 1 or 2 goals, but it's more than that. It's just what he brings to the pressure around that forward line. But yeah, our defenders were last night. Ben, kia ora.
Kia ora, Luke. How you going, bro?
Good, mate.
Hope you're going well. I wanted to jump on, not long after the game and sort of give my thoughts, but I thought, you know what, just leave it to the next day, calm and compose, and just think about what I wanted to say clearly. And I think it's just another part of the journey this year. It's another,
I like that.
Yeah, another part of the journey that we just need to get through. And I think we're still in a good position, but I think Fremantle played their grand final yesterday, and they played really well.
Yeah, they did.
And I just think that boys will bounce back against Richmond this week.
Fingers crossed.
It's going to be okay. Was I annoyed when Fremantle won? Yes. Did I want to throw things? Yes.
Me too.
But we're in such a good position that we can't be frustrated like this. So, onwards and upwards. We're still on top, baby. Go Pies.
Ben, you bring such a calming presence to me. Your voice just really, really calms me. It calms my nervous system. But you're right. We're still on top, and we're going to be okay. That's the big thing. It's not panic stations. We're first on the ladder. We're still a half a game clear. I'm taking that half a game to the bank. Ben, thank you so much for calling in, mate. All right, final call is an anonymous caller.
Swoop, mate. Honestly, that game yesterday, I was fuming.
Yep.
I took the Gold Coast loss fairly well.
Me too.
I
Yep.
did not take it yesterday well at all.
Me too. Yep.
That umpiring was a fucking disgrace. You know, like that Bolton 3 kick. People were like today at my uni, like, oh no, that was clearly a free kick. I'm like, mate, you don't know what the fuck you're watching. Like some of those umpiring calls yesterday in that game were fucking pathetic.
Yeah.
Like that number 11 was their bloody best on ground. Like I yelled out. I was near the front row and I yelled out to him, mate, you've been their fucking best player.
Jesus.
It's ridiculous, honestly. It was such a joke that umpiring. We didn't help ourselves with the way we played.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
if Membry was playing, we would have won that game.
Yeah, 100%.
But our entries going inside 50 were really poor. They just kept on intercepting every single time. And I think Darcy Moore had his worst game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
He had a game to forget.
Yep.
But we move on to Richmond and hopefully cement top spot.
No, mate, that's it. Like, the umpiring was, atrocious both ways. Umpiring was atrocious both ways. But we, like you said, we didn't do ourselves any favours and we kicked ourselves out of it. Bad kicking is bad football. How many times have we seen it? Geelong, we saw it. These 3 losses where we've lost by less than a goal have been because bad kicking has been bad football. But thank you all for calling in. I appreciate you all so much. Until next time, this has been Magpie Talkback Radio. I'll swoop you later.